All right, what's going on, y'all? Y'all know who it is. It's DreCo. We are here at the one and only Think Bowl in the beautiful Jacksonville, Florida.
Yes,
We
yes.
would be remiss if we did not shout out MPN Network and wake up, Duval County. So I am really sitting amongst some awesome hitters right now. I'm gonna let y'all have the opportunity to introduce yourselves because I wouldn't be able to do it any justice.
Oh, by all means. Oh,
First,
It's the chivalry.
you're the OG. Come on,
We're
bro.
about to
Okay,
rock paper
okay.
scissors in a
So,
minute.
Deshaun Qualaam, All Pro Recording Studios, producer, engineer, writer, you name it, I do it. All Pro has been in business for 20 years. One of the oldest black-owned recording studios in the city. So,
Longevity. I love it. Tell the people who you are.
I am True Peterson, aka Truski the Transmitter. I am a music producer, music publisher, and singer-songwriter, MC. I think that kind of puts it in a nutshell.
Basically, Timothy neutrons are here. That's what I'm hearing. That's exactly what I'm hearing. So we're here at the Think Bowl. What was the first thing that came to mind when you heard about Think Bowl this year?
the first thing that came to mind is my brothers, Troy and Mo. Have known them for years. I actually spoke on the panel last year. They invited me back again this year. And just anything having to do with the city as far as, motivating artists, motivating creators. I just love the concept.
I love that.
Yeah, likewise. I thought I go back with Mo specifically, but I just was excited about the development of
For sure.
the city and it getting its just due, in that space.
I think one of the things that I love the most is that it's homegrown. It's not something that was done somewhere else and then came here. We're really cultivating something beautiful for us, by us, amongst us, for the sole purpose of innovation
Yeah.
and elevation in our community.
Yeah, FUBU, for us, by
Come
us.
on,
Indeed.
come on.
And
Indeed.
Duval, we funny.
Talk
We don't
about
just
it.
let anybody in.
We don't.
Yeah.
do anything.
We don't.
Yeah.
So if
Better
it ain't,
come
if
correct.
it ain't homegrown, it ain't right. So,
Yeah,
If it ain't homegrown, it's
Absolutely.
wrong.
yeah.
Play
Absolutely.
with it. So I know you said you spoke on the panel last year. Did you guys get an opportunity to hear any panels this year?
Actually, we just left the marketing panel, which
Okay.
was really dope. We
Yeah.
caught the tail end of it because it's my fault. I wanted to come by here. I had to speak to Mr. LP, and I saw you ladies, and I'm like, my girl Toya, I had to sit down
Had to
for
give
y'all.
us some love,
Absolutely.
for sure. What would you like for the younger generation to come away with from conferences like this?
Oh man, just networking, knowing how to network, being able to give a strong handshake, eye-to-eye contact, not being afraid. The panel that we had was with the youth, and I was saying to them that even though you're young, you'd be surprised how many older people will relate to you and talk to you just because you have that handshake, you're
Yes.
looking them in the eye, you have this interest in the music industry or whatever the industry is.
that.
Don't be afraid to approach them. They're looking for the next young talent.
I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just kind of piggybacking on that, I feel like the bridging of the gap, them understanding that, you know what I mean? Understanding that there may be in their mind a gap, but there really is
There
not.
really isn't. It's really the
You know.
illusion of
Yeah,
a gap.
absolutely.
And we lose so much focusing on the gap, making it seem like, oh, you can't relate to me.
Right.
Oh, no,
Right.
I don't think you will understand. When really we're all having this human experience. The human experience doesn't change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't change.
We put
It's
too much emphasis on what's hip.
for sure.
And so, I'm at the age right now where I absolutely respect my elders and I want to conversate with them and get the knowledge from them before they leave. And then I want to pass it on to somebody. But if we put that hip thing in the way, it blocks
You're
us
worried
from
about
each
the
other.
wrong thing.
Yeah.
You're worried about the wrong
Yeah.
thing. And I think one of the beautiful takeaways, we did speak to a group of young men, and they were like, "This is beautiful." You don't hear the younger generation even using
Use
that,
that word.
for real.
Yeah, that's what I'm blown.
I was
Yeah.
in awe. I'm so mad we weren't recording. We were really just talking,
Yeah.
and it was like, this is high key beautiful. Like,
I
and
love
so
it. I love
to
it. That's-
see, and I think he was from Reigns, if I'm not mistaken. So
Itchy
Itchy
bun,
bun.
itchy
Come
bun.
come on. My parents are from Rain, so
Hey.
that was beautiful, especially when you know the stigma that can come with that. Them boys walking through here like new money.
I love it.
They look like money.
Own it, man. Own it.
And I
Own it. I
was
love
like,
it.
the way y'all are carrying yourselves, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That was beautiful to see. So I love that they also get this opportunity to see. I have seen so many black men in here. That is amazing, and they all look different. I mean, it's not a cookie cutter situation in here. It really is inclusion, and I think that's beautiful. So for those that are wanting to really step into the music industry here, what would be your word of encouragement for them?
Well, one, continue to walk in that path. You know what I mean? To own whatever it is that one, know that you have something to offer, right?
Okay.
Know what your value is and be willing to figure it out if you don't know it. But then two, rock with that, right? But so like that's basic concepts. But overall, like that's where any of the creative that energy that we have, that's where it comes from. You know what I mean? It comes from being comfortable in that space to be able to put that out there for everyone else to
I agree.
to receive. It's energy transfers.
Tap in.
So tap in, being
Tap
here, even, you know what I mean? Being in the spaces, go to the spaces where you can see yourself however many years down the line, or go to the spaces where you see other people that you admire in that space. Be there and have those conversations.
And I think it's a beautiful space to be a fly on the wall. We don't speak to that as much as we should. And the young lady came on and was like, you just never know what type of exchange you can have just by sitting next to the person, just going outside of your comfort zone. Right on the other side of your comfort zone is your need. Is your need met?
My name is such and such, and I do this. You are
right.
Simple.
That part, and just even being able to, like you said, just feel the energy. That energy shift. You could say nothing to anyone, but if you intentionally put yourself in a space that is designed to elevate your energy, you're gonna come out in a whole different space, and I think that's beautiful. I think that's one thing Think Bold has continued to cultivate. That you can come in here feeling one way, and you're gonna walk out of that. You're gonna walk out of that meeting. You're gonna walk out of that space motivated, feeling innovative. Like whatever it was I was sleeping on, wake up. It's time to get up.
Absolutely.
So, what would be the one thing that you would tell somebody to convince them to come back next year?
Come prepared, come in your artistry. In other words, intentionally get dressed, intentionally have your hair done the way that's going to attract attention. Be in the full essence of your artistry, so that when you meet people and you conversate with people about what it is you do, it's visible. It's not just a conversation. And then they want to hear your music. They want to see your art. They want to come to your shows.
I think that's beautiful.
No, I agree. I think really the draw is what we're talking about. That, you know what I mean? Like, so to motivate somebody to come back, I just feel like if you can't tell by how people are speaking about it, then it's not for you in the first place. Because
I agree.
You know what I mean? But it's obvious. Everybody walks out feeling charged. Everybody is. You know what I mean? You're something
Feeling
other than. Other than how you came in, like you said.
I feel like it gives a new meaning to standing on business. Like really, like you said, come in dressed in who you are. I should be able to see whatever that you want to convey from over there before you ever open your mouth. I should be able to be like, oh, I see what that person's on. Intentional.
Come
intentional.
Yep, you're right.
Because I think that's the catalyst of how you start to build even within yourself.
Networking is like praying. You don't go to God with the expectation of him not doing what it is you're asking.
There it is.
Don't come to a network without the expectation of receiving whatever blessing is you want.
Having that heart posture. And what's beautiful is, though I haven't asked in that space, every person that's come has been talking about basically just preparing your heart, tilling your heart to be prepared for a seed to be sown. Till it. You gotta work on you. You gotta work on you, because you never know as the farmer, you don't know if my job is to help you till, is it to sow the seed, is it to water your plant, or is it to reap the fruit from the work?
Either way.
So you have to make sure that as fertile ground that you're tilled, you're ready to receive. And that's what I believe Think Bold is gearing us up for, just a tilled heart ready to receive.
Word. Absolutely.
So tell the people where we can find you.
Yeah, all right. Well, you can find me at any social media outlet under True Skills, TruSkills. True Skills, Trueski the Transmitter. Search it at any point. We're good to go.
So
I
yeah,
gotta say I'm Googleable.
I'm a little old school. All Pro Recording Studios, 742-7776 is the number.
There it is.
Also, the Instagram is All Pro 7776 or Qualaam All Pro.
Listen, if you're trying to think bold in this industry and you're not connected to these two, what are you doing? And that's 904 The Record.